Only African airline that is running and makes profit is the Ethiopian Airline. Most airlines have died. Nigeria, dead. South Africa, dead. Ghana, dead. Gambia, dead. Others which claim to be airlines with a single aircraft which their president can take at any minute without any warning, dead or dying. How can a continent be in that space?
What if Africa's greatest success story isn't a country, but an airline? March 30th, 1946. Addis Ababa, a single aircraft lifts off, heading to Cairo via Asmara. A DC-3, slow, limited, outdated by today's standards, no hype, no guarantee, no global ambition. But here's the part nobody talks about. That small beginning outlived global aviation giants. While some of the world's most powerful airlines disappeared, this one didn't just survive. It scaled. So how did Ethiopian Airlines succeed, where others collapsed? Ethiopian Airlines has now completed 80 years in the sky, from one route to a global network spanning 5 continents. Today, 145 plus international destinations, Africa's largest airline, one of the fastest growing carriers globally. But here's the real story. This wasn't built in ideal conditions. No massive domestic market, no easy access to capital, no stable regional aviation ecosystem, and yet, it kept climbing. Africa has over 1 billion people, but aviation across the continent? Fragmented, underdeveloped, high risk. Many airlines collapsed, depend on subsidies, or never scale beyond national routes. But something changed everything. Ethiopian Airlines didn't follow the system. It redesigned it. Instead of staying local, it went continental. Instead of reacting, it planned decades ahead. And that's where Ethiopia enters the story. Not just as a country, but as a strategic aviation hub. It was calculated. While others delayed modernization, Ethiopian Airlines moved first. First African jet operator, Boeing 720. First African airline to operate Boeing 787 Dreamliner. Early adopter of Airbus A350. But here's the deeper play. Fleet strategy. Today, around 150 modern aircraft in operation, 117 additional aircraft, on-order young fleet means lower fuel cost, higher efficiency, better global competitiveness. But something else matters even more. Control. Because Ethiopian didn't just build an airline, it built a system. But here's the part nobody's talking about. Ethiopian Airlines stopped acting like an airline and started acting like an ecosystem. What started as a small training center in the 1950s is now a full aviation university. Training pilots, engineers, aviation leaders. Then came vertical expansion, maintenance and engineering hubs, cargo logistics network, catering services, Ethiopian Skylight Hotel. This is not expansion. This is integration. Control the training, control the maintenance, control the logistics, control the system. Here's the historical irony. Ethiopian Airlines was launched in partnership with TWA, once one of America's dominant global carriers. Today, TWA no longer exists. Ethiopian Airlines thrives. That contrast explains everything. Consistency over hype, strategy over reaction. Over the last 2 decades, fleet expanded massively. Revenue surged toward $8 billion. Global footprint expanded rapidly, and now, the biggest move yet. But here's the part many people miss. Ethiopian Airlines didn't just expand routes, it expanded influence. Across Africa, the airline quietly invested in and partnered with other carriers. From West Africa to Southern Africa, Ethiopian helped launch and co-manage airlines like ASKI. This wasn't charity, it was strategy. Because in aviation, control the hubs and you control the network. Instead of competing in fragmented markets, Ethiopian connected them. Built a system where passengers, cargo, and capital flow through its network. And that's how it turned geography into advantage. Now zoom back in. This isn't just an airline story, this is an Ethiopia story. Because Ethiopian Airlines is one of the country's biggest foreign currency generators, global connectors, economic engines. In a country facing foreign exchange pressure, this airline brings in billions of dollars. In a region with limited global access, it connects Ethiopia to the world. And in a continent searching for global competitiveness, it proves something critical, that African institutions can scale globally. But here's the deeper implication. If Ethiopian Airlines succeeds at Vision 2040, it doesn't just change aviation. It changes Ethiopia's position in the global system. And that's exactly what makes Vision 2040 possible. Vision 2040 isn't just a plan, it's a declaration. Targets, destinations, 145 to 243 global routes. Domestic airports, 23 to 47 fleet, up to 350 aircraft. Passengers, 20 million to 60 million annually. Revenue, up to $30 billion. And to support this, a new mega airport in Bishoftu is under development. Capacity, 100+ million passengers annually. But let's stay grounded. Growth at this scale comes with risk, global competition, fuel volatility, infrastructure pressure. Success must now be defended, not just built. From a single DC-3 flight in 1946 to a future fleet targeting 350 aircraft, this is not just growth. This is transformation. Ethiopian Airlines is no longer just Africa's airline. It's becoming a global player. As new airports rise and routes expand across continents, the question is no longer, can Ethiopian Airlines succeed? The real question is, can it lead the future of global aviation? And what does that mean for Africa's place in the world? We'll be watching every move, because sometimes the quiet success stories reshape global power. This is HornAfrica Insight, where the Horn's quiet moves speak the loudest.